high gears conserve gas pretty well in my opinion. Well, who knows, the high gear might burn. I need to run an ECU live data feed on my bike to watch statistics. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Oh man, I did not pick a good side to go down. I stood on my brakes back there because it sounded like the freaking bike was about to fall apart. Maybe. I'm Superman. Cause it's so easy. Where's here? Why do I feel like that just put me back in? Yeah, I need to adjust my shifter. My head to the bone. Bad to the bone. Been down here in a while. This is where the turtles were hanging out. Let's see if there's any turtles down here. Big old mud puppies. Should I just send it straight through it on my dirt bike? This shit looks pretty rough. I don't see any turtles. There's two giant turtles for something back here. Yeah, that is so uncomfortable. I feel like that thing's way down there. I can't even shift up without scooting back. I don't know if it like moved or somehow I grew a little taller. Now I just can't sit like that. Maybe I used to sit further back. I don't know. But it is super weird. Okay, dude. Move it or lose it. God, I couldn't go any fucking slower. What's this say? That was a bit rough. A bit rough. She's jumpy. Maybe I'm not pulling the clutch in far enough. Maybe my my clutch is stuck on that again. But I need to move my shift lever. Or my shifter. No matter what. I'm not gonna do that. Just keep one eye open out here. Make sure it's side by side. Freaking Can-Am Maverick doesn't come around the corner and kill me. Cause it's so easy. I'm gonna turn it down. I do have to say I'm ripping balls on this thing. I'm cruising today, but that shifter pissed me off. I swear somebody moved it. Maybe somebody was messing with it. Moved the shift lever just to piss me off, you know. Like somebody broke into my shop and just moved it. Just to be a dick. Alright, I got my shift lever moved up. It's nice and cool back here in the shade. Out on the trail moving, I noticed it a little bit more that it is pretty high. Okay, and what's this Jeep doing? A Land Cruiser, whatever it is. And is there people in front of him? No, it's not. Let's see if they let me go by him. We got some hills. Maybe one day I'll take my truck out here and just cruise. I'll put some all-terrains on it, or really don't need trains around here. I used to, when I was younger, me and my buddies would just go and off-road in fields. And there's big mud holes out by this creek. Growing up, we'd always just go out there and rip it through the mud holes. There's this way to get down into the creek, and we'd drive the truck out on the sand. Looking back, that's probably real stupid, because if we would have got that thing stuck out there, yeah, that would have been crappy. Getting it out would suck. It'd have to be a tractor or something. Maybe not a tractor, it would have been too heavy. Because it's on sand. I don't know, but we'd take it down there on the sand, get in the creek, and the thing would sink like a bug. But put that thing in fourth high and it'd roll. I mean, it just about did everything I needed it to do in two-wheel drive. I have never got it stuck in like a mud puddle. I got it stuck once, but there's like this big bridge, and under the, or on the side of the bridge, there's under a highway, there was a giant mud hole, and it was in a ditch, and so like you couldn't fit the whole truck in there, just like two wheels, but I had hit it, and the other side of my truck was completely off the ground. Like it was just bottomed out on that bottom side. It was deep. It was a deep mud hole. It was pretty fun. But I gave one of my buddies $20 to come pull me out. Best 20 bucks I've ever spent. A lot cheaper than a tow truck. Oh, hello. I don't know about this, y'all. Trying to avoid the mud while my tires, Waller Holler. Trying to avoid the mud while my tires are nice and dry. Hello there. Sugar bumpkin. Yeah, this trail back here is called the Waller Holler. I don't know why it's called that. It's muddy. When I go to shift up because it's so tall, I'm like ripping that thing up. Rip two up. And I thought I saw a hawk back there. Oh, look at that bobcat. It's a little baby bobcat. Holy cow. I better get out of here before Mama Bobcat comes and eats me. She's probably around here. Well, that was awesome. That was a little baby kitten. First I was like, what is that small cat doing out here in the middle of the woods? But it's a baby bobcat. Oh. Yeah, that sign is not the right park, I don't think, anymore. I don't know what this is out here for. Private property. Yeah, I'm not going to go up there. I feel like that sign's not the park sign. I feel like somebody put that up there. That bobcat was so cool to see. Just a little baby bobcat. I wonder where Mama Bobcat is. It's still up there. I think there's a little cave in those rocks that it lives in. It's back here. I think this is gated off. What does this say? This might be a enter property. Hunting by permit only. Oh, this is all hunting land. State record. Oh, it's a boundary. Okay, so back there. Only hunting. Can't drive. You can drive up to here though. And I really hope my GoPro got a good video of that bobcat. Well, I'll zoom in on it, but he was just a little guy. He was born this year, I bet. He didn't seem to mind me much. I mean, he didn't like that I was there, but he wasn't like running or anything. He just kind of waddled on up over to those rocks on that hill. Cute little fella, but man, those things hurt our main population here. They hurt the deer, especially the turkeys. Mainly baby deer though. I've seen some bobcats kill baby deer and it's not pleasant. Yeah, they wipe out a fawn. Population of fawns pretty fast, and that mother not being there, you know, I was in between her and her baby. She'd probably come over and try and eat me, even though I'd just ride off, you know, but they could still hurt somebody if they want them to. That hill looks pretty cool. I don't think that's really a hill, but people made it one. That one looks cool. Very rocky. But yeah, Mama Bobcat would have tore my ass up. But I didn't see her running around. Maybe she's a little bit more skittish of the bike, or maybe she's down in a, you know, a little cave back here. But I guess they have a little cave, or a little rock overhang that they have a mama's home in. But you don't really see a baby, or I've never seen a baby bobcat before like that. I mean, that was born this year. Little tiny cat. It's over there by the, I guess that's probably why it's over there, because you can't off-road it in that past area. It's all only hunting only, still all the deer over there. And Sorry, the Bobcat. But I'll zoom in on that thing and show you guys a good image of it. Look at that thing! That sucker did not know where he was going. Thought I was about to have squirrel for dinner. Alright, let's float some gears and see how I like this new shift knob position. Most of the time when I see something cool like that baby Bobcat, my camera's not recording. Like that giant buck that I had to jump out in front of me last time, but I just checked my GoPro was recording, so y'all get to see a little baby Bobcat. We're not floating gears because Mr. CO would not like that. It's like this tall grass is really deer hunting all this. You know, maybe not. Well, I guess you could. Some of this isn't as bad because there's trees. The deer bed down in here, and I bet you this pole where in the spring when all the does are having their fawns and giving birth, I bet you that's where they do it at. So like on this side you got trees and stuff, makes it a little thicker, but it opens up to like this for a couple 100 acres of just, you know, waist tall grass where you could point out a pretty good sized deer pretty easily. Especially over here. Whoa. What was that? Did my chain just get de-freaking railed? Sounded like it got real loose there. Oh, no. My sprocket broke a tooth. That's exactly what happened. Well, rest in peace, front sprocket. That probably just ended the ride, guys. Dang it. I was getting ready to go hit a single track. We'll, see how she rides for a second. But I get me a new front sprocket. Alright, well, I'm riding back to the truck real quick. I'm gonna be taking it slow. Can't believe that sprocket just broke. I don't know if a rock got stuck up in there or what, but gotta be a little careful now, because I don't want my chain to come off. A little more to brace it up, pat it down here. You can hump all this. Yeah, I'm gonna... Never had a sprocket break on me before, so... I'm gonna run back to the truck. Order a sprocket and search up and see if I can ride with that one tooth missing. Oh, a little souvenir back there. Polaris bumper. Yeah, Polaris bumper. Or Polaris grill. On eBay. Yeah, never had a sprocket break on me before. Or a tooth, which I'm lucky that it was the sprocket, not the chain. My guess is a rock got flung up into the chain and it hit that sprocket jack side. That's why we heard that noise, or I heard that noise. And it was probably that tooth that came off and that rock was still in there, where the sprocket tooth was in the chain, kind of been whacked around, but I'll let these guys go. 4 fingers are there. I just tightened it not that long ago. I'm gonna check my... I'm gonna stop up here real quick. Top of the hill, I'll get to a clear spot. I'm gonna go pee and check my chain tensioner. This looks like a beautiful spot to pee. Yeah, those it's like the fastest way back to the truck. Probably that hill. Well, no, that hill I have to go all the way around. Yeah, loop around down here. I might as well replace my rear sprocket while I'm at it. You know, I was thinking too, because I ordered last night I was ordering some early hunting clothes, or hot weather hunting clothes. And I bought it all from First Light. It was like $700 worth of hunting gear just for a freaking hoodie, shirt, and pants. And you know, overpriced, but I'm a big fan of First Light. Love their gear. And I was thinking, you know, I should probably wait to order this until after my ride tomorrow, just in case something big breaks and I need to replace it. Luckily, sprockets are only like $100, $100. That's probably what that sound was earlier. That was like, my mic doesn't sound right. It's that sprocket too. Much, but those teeth are all kind of bent in. I don't know why. I don't know if my chain is uneven tension-wise. That sounds like the realistical problem is if my back tire's not balanced right, if it's uneven. I mean, that realistically, man, I can't see through this dust. Realistically, that's probably what the problem is. But I was thinking, wouldn't my back sprocket be bent like that too? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get some answers real quick from my phone. Have to phone somebody. Hopefully that didn't just end the ride today. I mean, it's only one tooth, but luckily I noticed that. I heard it break, heard it kind of fling around. Thought my chain came off for a second, but I still had power. So deep down I knew my chain was fine. Well, looks like the ride is going to be cut short today due to this sprocket breaking.